The fact that Don't Nod Studios' Jusant is able to cram such an amazing story into a 3 hour game is mind blowing. Like I said, it's short. So that's why I have a small cup of coffee. I don't need more than that, and neither will you. It's relaxing, it's calming. There's no point in this game where you have to lean forward and lock in and say, oh, I got to concentrate. Nope. It's climb, explore, enjoy the ride. So, what's the game about? Your character approaches this massive structure just out in the middle of this wasteland. It's this giant tower, and you're climbing it. So you anchor in, you've got your carabiners and all your rope gear, and you're climbing and scaling this structure the entire game. Now you have points where you rest and kind of explore inside the tower, and you pick up the narrative of the game through journals, through notes. The only way you're going to understand deeply about what happened in the story is by reading these notes. They're not long, they take maybe 30 seconds or a minute to read. And they're little stories of, oh, this happened today and they left, and oh, we're moving up or we're moving down. It's expertly crafted where you get to enjoy the gameplay. It's super relaxing. And then you get little insights into the story when you pick up these notes and you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Oh, that's why this part of the tower is different. The higher I move up, the more the environment changes. It's so good. Jusant is on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, it is a must play. Like I said, it's short, maximum 3 hours. If you don't have Game Pass, it's priced at $24.99. Now, when I first saw that, I thought to myself, I wouldn't pay $25 for this. And then after I finished the game and thinking about it, I don't think I would be disappointed if I paid $25 for it. Some people might because they're like, oh, it's only 3 hours. Like, that's a ripoff. And that's fair. But the feeling I'm left with after playing it and just being mesmerized the entire time, like, wow, this is so fun. It's so nice. It's methodic. It's relaxing. The music in my headphones just, it feels so good. I can't say I'm disappointed even if I had paid for it. Now, here are some brief spoilers about the story. I don't want to give it all away because it's such a short game. I can't give too much away without spoiling the entire thing. The tower is basically this hub of a lost civilization. And these notes you're finding kind of give insight of, oh, the people living in this spot, this is what they were doing. And the people living higher up, this is what they were doing. The whole premise is water. Everything these people are talking about is, oh, we need more water. Oh, now there's a shortage. Oh, they're telling us to salt our food more to conserve water. They're telling us to, only do this or not do this, or, oh, we're trekking out to find more water. And you start to really learn, oh, okay. It's such a cool story design of, you know what? There are no dialogue lines. Not a single word is said. The main character does his little grunts like, oh, and he'll have reactions, but he won't actually say anything. It's all visual as well as these journals. And it's done perfectly. Now, in terms of gameplay, it's pretty basic. You climb with each hand using the triggers. You use X to plant like an anchor point. You can zip down and then swing and jump and grab ledges or notches in the wall. It's really fun. Now, there were some, I don't want to say glitches, but I would get caught every now and then running down a corridor. If it was super tight, I might snag on a rock or something and my character would pause. And I just have to stop, back up a little bit and keep going. So it could use some refinement, but again, I've never been one to be too much of a stickler about little things like that. I don't really care. You might. Totally up to you. But man, for a free game, if you have Game Pass, it was such a breath of fresh air to boot this up, seeing the art style of yes, I love this. It's kind of cartoony. It's kind of reminded me of Abzu. Different art style, but it gave me that same feeling. from the gameplay of, oh, wow, oh, now I'm interacting with plants and these vines are curving up the cliff and now I can climb on the vine. Like, it is so good and it's so short that even if you don't like it, you're not going to feel like, oh, I wasted all this time. You're going to finish it and say, all right, that was pretty good. And it only took me, 2.5 hours. If you're looking for something to fill your time, maybe you just beat Spider-Man 2 and you're just lost on what to play, or maybe you're waiting for Modern Warfare 3, whatever it may be, and you have Xbox Game Pass, or you're willing to drop the 25, Jusant is incredible. It really is. It's definitely an acquired taste. Maybe watch some gameplay on it, see if it's something you jive with. But if it looks like something you'll like, I 100% recommend it. It is incredible. Incredible. You will not be disappointed. Of course, if this was helpful, if you enjoyed it, go down, do all the YouTube things, the subscribe, like button, all that, comment. Tell me if you've played it and what your favorite part was. I want to say the gameplay, but I really love learning about the story too, like trying to put it together as I pick up notes like, oh, what happened here? It was just such a good time. And have a great rest of your day.